Early life and education. Michael George Glen Waltz was born on January 31, 1974, in Boynton Beach, Florida. Raised in Jacksonville, Florida, by his single mother, Brenda Waltz, he grew up in a family with a strong naval tradition. Both his father and grandfather were Navy chiefs. Waltz attended Stanton College Preparatory School, graduating in 1992. He went on to the Virginia Military Institute, VMI, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts in International Studies in 1996, graduating with honors as a distinguished military graduate. Military service. Commissioned as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army after VMI, Waltz completed the grueling Ranger School and was selected for the U.S. Army Special Forces, becoming a Green Beret. His 27-year military career, spanning active duty in the National Guard, included multiple combat deployments in Afghanistan, the Middle East, and Africa. Notably, he led operations in the search for Army deserter Bowe Bergdahl in Afghanistan. Waltz earned 4 Bronze Stars, including 2 for valor, for his service. Beyond combat roles, he served as a defense policy director for Secretaries of Defense Donald Rumsfeld and Robert Gates and as a counterterrorism advisor to Vice President Dick Cheney during the George W. Bush administration. Waltz retired as a colonel during his second term in Congress, balancing his military service with his legislative duties. Professional career. After transitioning from active duty, Waltz co-founded Metis Solutions in 2010, a defense and intelligence contracting firm with offices in Virginia, Florida, Abu Dhabi, and Afghanistan. As CEO until 2018, he grew the company into one of INC Magazine's fastest-growing businesses for 4 consecutive years. In 2020, he sold Metis Solutions, reportedly earning between $5 and $25 million. Waltz also established himself as an author and commentator. He wrote Warrior Diplomat, a Green Beret's Battles from Washington to Afghanistan, 2014, detailing his military and policy experiences, and Dawn of the Brave, 2022, a children's book. His latest book, Hard Truths, Lead and Think Like a Green Beret, 2024, draws on his leadership insights. He contributed a chapter to Drone Wars, Transforming Conflict, Law, and Policy, 2014, and served as a Fox News contributor, frequently discussing national security and foreign policy. Political career. In 2018, Waltz ran for Florida's 6th congressional district, vacated by Ron DeSantis, and won with 56.3% of the vote, becoming the first Green Beret elected to Congress. He was re-elected in 2020, 60.1%, 2022, 75.3%, and 2024, 66.8%, reflecting strong voter support in a solidly Republican district. In Congress, he served on the House Armed Services Committee, Foreign Affairs Committee, and Select Committee on Intelligence, chairing the Subcommittee on Readiness in the 118th Congress, 2023-2025. Waltz's legislative focus centered on national security, veterans affairs, and countering Chinese influence. He criticized the Biden administration's 2021 Afghanistan withdrawal, introduced legislation to authorize military force against Mexican drug cartels, and opposed the Ending Agricultural Trade Suppression Act, citing risks of Chinese control over U.S. agriculture. A staunch supporter of Israel, he advocated for the Abraham Accords, Israel's right to self-defense, and military action against Iran's nuclear program. He also backed U.S. cyber operations against Russia and supported Ukraine aid, though he argued NATO allies should contribute more financially. On November 12, 2024, President-elect Donald Trump nominated Waltz as National Security Advisor. He resigned from Congress on January 20, 2025, to take up the role, serving until May 1, 2025. His tenure ended abruptly after a leaked Signal group chat revealed sensitive discussions among national security officials, including details about U.S. military actions against the Houthis and Israeli intelligence operations. That same day, Trump nominated him as U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, a position requiring Senate confirmation. A hearing was held on July 15, 2025, but as of August 31, 2025, the nomination remains pending. Personal life. Waltz married Julia Nishewit, a combat veteran and former Homeland Security advisor under Trump, in August 2021. Nishewit, a Stetson University graduate with a Ph.D. from the Tokyo Institute of Technology, served in the Bush, Obama, and Trump administrations. The couple has a son, Armand. born around 2022, and Waltz has a teenage daughter from a previous relationship. They reside in St. Johns County, Florida. Recent developments. As of August 31, 2025, Waltz awaits Senate confirmation for his UN ambassador nomination. His public statements continue to emphasize strong national security policies, support for Israel, and skepticism of international institutions like the International Criminal Court, which he criticized for issuing 2024 arrest warrants against Israeli leaders. His military and policy background positions him as a prominent voice in conservative foreign policy circles, though the signal leak and ongoing confirmation process have drawn scrutiny.